Welcome to Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark.
Hello, and thank you for coming to another episode of Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark. Be a part of the solution instead of part of the problem. I want to thank Predator Report for getting this out there. I appreciate you. So I knew I wanted to share this. This guy is non-compliant to SORNA. Without further ado, this show on the road. So if anybody's got any kind of information about this guy, because he is SORNA non-compliant. Does anybody know what that is? That means he's supposed to be registered as a sex offender. Sex Offender Registration and Notification Act. He's being non-compliant with this. So if anybody has information, which I did a little bit of research, let me share this over here. It says this Ronald Torbert is 59 years old and was born 6/10/1966 before moving to Ronnie's current city of Gardendale. Ronnie lived in Birmingham, Alabama, and Hayden, Alabama. In the past, Ronnie has also been known as Ronald D. Torbert with L. So he might actually be going by Tolbert. I saying there was a Ronnie Tolbert that actually moved from Gardendale to Warrior, Alabama. So I believe it's probably the same guy. And then there's one at Facebook that lives in Summerton, which is really close to Warrior. And it says that this Ronald Torbert went to school where my grandkids just got through going to school at. And that's in Dora in the Jefferson County side. All right. It says Ronnie has also been known as Ronald D. Torbert, which is come on back here. Ronnie D. Torbert and Ronald Dewayne Torbert. Other family members associated include Chastity Cook, Alicia Torbert, Roger Torbert, Mary Torbert, and Barbara Torbert. This Alicia was 30 years old, so I hope to God she is not the one that he had violated. So let's get back to this. Sorry piece of crap right here. Blount County man indicted on rape sodomy charges. This was March 4th, 2022. He's a foster parent from Blount County has been indicted on several sexual assault charges involving children. Ronnie Torbert, 55, was indicted by a grand jury in Jefferson County on sodomy and rape charges back in October. But in mind, this is 2022. However, documents related to the case were just recently released following his indictment. Torbert was arrested February 26th. So let's go to this one right here. Ronald Dewayne Torbert was booked in Jefferson County, Alabama. Additional information, there's a mugshot. Here he is right here. Is born June 10th, 66. Is 55 years old at the time. So next year he'll be 60 years old. He's 6 foot tall, 255 pounds, give or take. White male. Jefferson County Sheriff's Office is where he was arrested. This was arrested date was February 26, 2022. Here are his charges. Sex offense, foster parent, deviant, sexual contact with student. There's 2 counts right there. Sexual abuse of the first, child fondling, female. Rape, first degree. Sodomy, first degree. Sexual abuse, first. Sex offense, foster parent engaging in a sex act or deviant sexual intercourse with a student under the age of 19 years old. Sexual abuse of a child less than 12 years old. Here's the different bonds right here was, you got 30,000 good bond, 30,000 good bond, 15,000 good bond, 60,000 good bond, 30,000 good bond, 15,000 good bond, and another 15,000 good bond. So I went and did a little bit more research here. Let's go over here. Hey Sheila, good to see you. As you're coming in. But this guy, when I went over here, okay, let me read you the information I got here. I want to see if I do have this Facebook. I don't want to be in trouble with having it. Okay, let me share this Facebook where the predator report. I want to thank him or her for getting this information out there. So let's get it right here. Here he is, right here. His victim was a foster child. Have you seen this man? Ronald Dewayne Torbert is sorta non-compliant. Here's for the charges, 2022. Let's get this a little bit higher, closer where y'all can see his face really well. So there's all the different charges right here. So then right here it says that he's got a tattoo on his left arm. Oh, I will be fine. Barbed wire on upper, tattoo on right arm. I love you more. A heart beat. Bull's head with rope upper. Tattoo on shoulder. Big moon to big star. This was his address on Thompson Street in Gardendale. And as I said, I had seen in one search thing, it just showed, and it did not let me click on. I was going to have to pay, so I wasn't going to pay. But it said he had moved to Warrior, Alabama. And Warrior, Alabama is another part of Jefferson County. And then Dora is another part of, one part of it's in Walker County, another part's in Jefferson County. It said that he had went to Corner High School. I'm wondering if it's the same. And if it's the same dude, that means he could be over there, possibly that he is the one for Summerton that's over there at Facebook right now. Yeah, look it up and see if y'all think it's the same guy, because he is wanted, okay? Foster parent sex crime, first degree sexual abuse. This was the date convicted was November the 12th, 2024. This was in Alabama. There's sexual abuse in the first degree, and that's also November 12th, 2024. Sex abuse by force victim was 15-year-old daughter. So evidently he had messed with somebody under the age of 19, and he had messed with these other, that 12-year-old, and I'm wondering if she was 12-year-old at the time. Hey, Parkey, good to see you. So please get this information out. This guy is dangerous. He lives He probably don't even live in Gardendale since he is being non-compliant with the SORNA. He needs to be brought in. He needs to be held accountable to the full extent of the law. With him hiding, I mean, I had seen a picture. If that is the same one in Summerton, Alabama, there's a kid. There's a little boy, okay? In one of the pictures. So it goes to show. Okay. I want to thank you all for coming. And please share this. This is very pertinent information. God bless y'all. And thank y'all.